we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Houston ready to put it deep and get this game going. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Arizona State's offense will go on the attack first. From the gun, running back on the move.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Now the play fake. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So the Houston Cougars offense will go to work for the first time today. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops hoping for a chance today.
Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Finds the tight end.
I tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's on target and complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the 1st down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that 1st down. This Houston offense about to snap it on 1st down again. Lets it fly deep downfield. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on the game.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's Westbrook. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20. First play of the drive, wants to throw. To get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Right on the money. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And the Sun Devils pick up the first down.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do? Most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on third and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on third downs all throughout this season.
To the air, it's Nelson. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Sun Devils in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Turbin. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's McClain. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Dropping back, it's Nelson. Rushes on him. Caught close to the marker, it's Brown. And the Sun Devils are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
Third down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes it, gets another first down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Turbin. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Wants to fire on second down. The throw. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
How nice is it as a play caller on a critical third down in a pretty obvious passing situation when you've got a guy like this that can just take off and go get you the first down, right? There's no panic. Nothing's open downfield. Great job in coverage, but that's not a problem because I just know it's like backyard football again growing up as a kid. He just takes off. He's a better athlete than anybody you've got, and he gets the first down.
Trying to bull his way in. Into the house. Touchdown, Arizona State. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Oregon has the lead right now in Eugene, but that typically dynamic offense just hasn't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Penn State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Back to throw, it's Russell. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Yeah, and you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And the Cougars are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop. And you better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
They're setting up the screen. They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Gets rid of it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Quarterback adapting. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Dropping back, it's Russell. Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time it's complete. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Cougars come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in Red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Fires to the wideout. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. And the timing just a hair off.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
Wide open spaces. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brock. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Houston. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
From the gun, the running back has it. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Sun Devils come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Sun Devils will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Dropping back, it's Russell. Here comes the heat. Creates a little room. Quarterback gets the first down. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the officials see something to bring it back? Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Snap in the shotgun. Here's a heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Wants to throw on first down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They are perfect on fourth down so far in the first half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. Buys a little time. He's going to run it. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll make the stop, but the chains will move. It's a first down for Houston. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Trying to make magic with his feet. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Cougars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Miami is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sebastian isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over Louisville. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Under fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Now sliding to his left. Got his man. Push down for the tackle.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, hoping to make a very accurate throw.
He's down at the 25-yard line, waning moments of the first half. It is a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
The #1 key for this defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He's been able to get out of the pocket, whether it's been designed runs or scrambles like on what we just saw. The defense has got to start changing it up. They need to spy him more, I think, moving forward.
So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. Whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
And the Sun Devils will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Going to the run to start this second half.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll stop him right there, but it is enough for a Houston first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he'll just get rid of that one.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. Flips it out on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. It's complete on the right side. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Throws to the wideout. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. On the run, it's Turbin. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Fires one high and deep. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Sun Devils decide to punt it away. Takes it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to fire deep. He's got it at the 15. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Motion from the back. Quick pass on the jet motion. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's third and goal and third and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They stop him again, and not only that, they've made this fourth down that much harder. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little far.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow...
It's a seam wide open! That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it first and 10 now inside the 50. Out of the gun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Wants to throw. It's Nelson. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On third down, he drops the throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Sun Devils will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Off-play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. He lofts one down the sideline. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Yeah, taking the shot down the field. I love it. Offenses have to do that. A lot of times offenses get pretty conservative, but take deep shots down the field. Try to make those big plays. Trust your wide.
Sends it downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. On the ground, it's Turbin. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try it over the left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Back to pass, it's Nelson. Finds his back in the middle. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Runs through the tackle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, I love being an edge player late in the ball game. You got the lead. You know it's a pass. They got to throw the football to get back in it. Flying off the edge. They can't block him. They can't stop him, and he gets the sack.
Using the quick game. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Finds some fresh air. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. And the Sun Devils are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. Got him downfield. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Sun Devils are in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a first and goal. And the Sun Devils trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Off play action. Got it behind the line. It's Turbin. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
If they can pay off this third and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, a lot of space. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man,
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Russell. Makes the grab. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
On the run, still looking. Going to try to get it himself. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the single back. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Got it in the middle. It's Overton. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Fakes the catch. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Nelson. Grounds 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and you're just running at a time where you can have these small gains where the clock continues to run. This offense definitely got to have some urgency. Down late in the game, I need to force some plays, Palmer, probably down the field.
And if you're the defense, you can have that all day. We're going to play big zones. We're going to keep the ball in front of us. We've got the lead. You're going to have to make catches like that and make us miss. But you want to keep throwing those little dink and dunk throws? Have at it, because if you keep doing that, we're going to win the game.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Just keeps slinging it. Steps away. He'll try to do it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Defensively, I think you have different strategies for these situations. The clock is your friend, right? You want that thing to tick. You're up in the fourth quarter, but you don't want to sit back and prevent, because you've heard the saying, you really just prevent yourself from winning.
Spins away from the defender. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. And the Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Back to pass. It's Nelson. Moving out of the pocket. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to swing it on second down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, elation on one side, deflation on the other, and the hotly contested battle for the brass spittoon. Michigan State pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in East Lansing. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing.
Catch in the middle. It's Turbin.
We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Looking for big gains. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Quickly to the tight end. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
He's looking to throw on third and short. He's got an open man. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game right at the end. You need the clutch plays.